I'm a fucking idiot.
It's been like a crazy week. My son started preschool last week, and it took one day for him to get sick. And then he ended up giving me and my wife a cough and a sore throat. And then this week, my wife's been on a work trip for a couple days, so I've just been solo dadding it.
It's a fast one.
Yeah, it's a really fast one. And then this weekend, I'm doing a century back near my hometown.
I knew I was gonna jinx myself with that.
Let's see if you did some more coloring, more drawing. Let's see how much you ate of your lunch. Okay. Not that much, huh? Were you not that hungry? No. You remember what you learned about today?
I don't know.
Okay. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's an ambulance.
Coming.
Yep.
Coming this way. It's a fast one.
Yeah, it's a really fast one.
So I'm doing my first century tomorrow, but I had nothing going on today, so I figured I could do a little course recon for the first part of the course that loops back to my hometown. Obviously not do the full 100 miles today too. Just wanted to check out what the first half of it, or not the first half, like the first 20 miles or so look like. Just as like a little warm up. I really want to finish this century in 5 hours. We'll see if that's realistic. I would have to average 20 miles an hour, which isn't the craziest thing. Hopefully there's some faster riders I can get on their wheel. I think when I checked the registration, there's like maybe 30 of us doing the 100-mile route. So if there's enough people going my pace or quicker, I don't see why I couldn't do it in 5 hours. But I have a pacing strategy, which is essentially just go slower on the climbs. I ended up super gluing my camera mount in place. So far it seems like it's working all right. Yep, and there, as I was saying, the camera mount was, I knew I was gonna jinx myself with that. I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't bring my lens covers. I know on these new ones the camera or the lens is replaceable, but yeah, I got this nice scratch right there. So that's sweet. The other side though looks fine. So yeah, now this gets to go in my pocket. That's sweet. I guess, what am I gonna do? Because, oh yeah, this mount's broken, so I guess I just can't even get ride footage tomorrow. Can't remember if I brought the tripod. Yeah, okay, we'll see. I called an audible with the kit because it's like 45 this morning and it's not gonna hit like the 60s till like probably hour 4 or 5 of this ride. So at first my idea was I was just gonna suffer because, you know, then I figure I warm up just from riding and like the adrenaline and everything. But I'm such a little baby when it comes to the cold, but that was really wishful thinking. bro, this dentist needs to turn off their open lights. They're not fucking open at 6 a.m. on a Sunday. That's bullshit. So this ride is the Tour Opacum. It leaves from the Brimfield Winery. I rode part of the course yesterday. I smashed one of my lenses. I'm gonna have to replace that. So I'm basically gonna treat this like a GoPro or something today. Just point it, the one lens, goes around, goes to Wales, goes to Munson, goes to Palmer. That's the part that I did yesterday. Then from there, I think it goes back through Brimfield, up through Warren and Hardwick. So should definitely be a scenic ride. Yeah, it's so tough this time of year to decide what you want to wear for a ride. Yeah, from what I understand, it's like, you know, it's like a charity ride. Tour Opacum. It's the Opacum Land Trust. They pay for like a bunch of conservation projects and stuff in the area, which is cool. I mean, that's what Western Mass is really all about. Everybody, you know, calls it like, you know, all the hillbillies and whatnot, but really it's all the hippies. Like, you know, they just want to be on their land and away from everybody and less development and that sort of thing. And, you know, I probably should have also eaten like something, now that I think about it, because, you know, I have an empty stomach now, and I just thought about it. Well, I have coffee in me, but like, you know, in like a half hour I'm gonna be just shoving gummy worms in my stomach, and it's probably not gonna feel too good.
We want to see the tail lights.
Yeah, all right. Morning.
So I did a really horrible job of getting footage. I was trying to get just footage, like holding it and stuff. And then go figure, at one point, I guess I put it in my pocket while it was on. So some of the footage I have is just from my tights pockets. I can show some of that. Most of it's unusable.
And so it's just, again, it's same general route, but a little bit of a change, so you don't just have it in your head.
It was a really good ride, though. I had a goal time. I personally wanted to finish it in 5 hours. I paced it pretty well. So it was really only 40 minutes shy of my goal. But total with the rest stops and everything, I think it took like an extra hour or something, 6.5 hours total or something like that. It was a good ride, though. The one thing that they did, though, that was really horrible, I mean, I really liked the route. It was nice, and, you know, just classic New England, rolling hills, great scenery, you know, and a mix of weather. But one of the things was, like, a lot of the harder climbs were, like, right in the last 20 miles or so. Like, some of the steepest gradients, they were short, but they were just so steep, so by the time, you know, you're already cooked because you got, like, 80 miles in your legs. And they had... just yeah, it was brutal. I don't even know what I have at this point. Most of the footage is probably just from my recon the day before. Most of the usable footage, because I put the camera in my pocket on, I guess, for like an hour, and then that just killed my battery. I didn't even realize that it was on. Go figure.